Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 107 on Mr. Bright project. Alright, so it's been a while since I aired one of my videos, so today I want to go back and let you know what has been happening so far. In your view is the ground floor, okay, and this, as you see right now, is the first floor. Okay, so the ground floor is a 4-bedroom house, and then the first floor I decided to do it as an apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, so that's 2 units, left and right. So this is the 3D of my house, and I'm so proud of myself, yes, that I've been able to come this far. Yes, and a vision, when you strategically position yourself very well, whatever you believe can achieve. Okay, yes, whatever you believe can achieve. You can achieve everything once you believe and you're convinced and you keep working hard at it. Determination, stay focused. I believe you will achieve everything that you aspire to become. In episode 106, I started ripping off this area because I wanted to apply the waterproof chemical in the mortar in order to prevent dampness in the future. I'm not experiencing any of those yet, but prevention, they say, is better than cure. And for that matter, I have to do it now. Are you with me? I have to do it now. So I rip off this mortar, okay, on the wall, and then I'm going to do a replastering by adding a waterproof chemical to the mortar. Now, once I'm done with the plastering, again, I'm going to paint the surface with a bitumen. Are you with me? I'm going to paint the surface with bitumen waterproof coating. So I'm adding the mortar with what we call the Vitalia. Okay, so in case I made a mistake in my earlier voice. So the mortar will be mixed with Vitalia, which is also a waterproof chemical. Are you with me? Yeah, so you'll be seeing exactly what it is. So I've ripped off everything right from here. I'm going to do a replastering. In the plaster, there's going to be waterproof chemical in the plaster, in the mortar. And then right after that, when the plaster is dry, I'm going to paint that surface just at the bottom only. I'm not going to paint the entire wall. Just at the bottom, I'm going to coat that area with a bitumen waterproof coating so that it will prevent any moisture from underneath from rising up. One thing I have noted is that you can do all your DPMs and whatever, but water dampness can be from anywhere. When water is, when we are having a rainfall, sometimes it comes with an angle. So at that particular angle, if it is hitting on your wall constantly, that place will develop mold. So what I'm suggesting to people now is, if you want to do plastering of your house, it has to be, you have to add waterproof chemical to the mortar before they do the entire plastering of your house. If not, you will still experience dampness. Even though you've invested so much in the foundation, you will still experience dampness along the body of your house. And so this is what I have done. I know that based on the location, the posture of my house, the water can only come at this particular angle. And so this is what I've done, so that in case there's any water particles on the ground splashing on the wall, there's already waterproof chemical here, so I wouldn't be much affected, much less from the inside. So this is the chemical I'm adding to the mortar. It is called a Smart Care. Okay, when you go to your YouTube channel, type Smart Care Vitalia. It's an Asian paint. We call it Asian paint, Asian chemical. Smart Care. It closes the pulses within the mortar. It seals all the pulses and disallows any water to permeate. Are you with me? It disallows any water to permeate or moist within the premises of this location. So that is what it's somewhere in Accra Opera near Tema Station area. If you go to the Tema Station area, you will find these ones there. Or Accra near the Timber Market area, you will definitely find Smart Care Vitalia or Neo. Smart Care Vitalia Neo. Okay, so I did all of this just to put the waterproof chemical in the mortar and then do the replastering of that entire stretch of the area. And once I'm done, I'm going to paint it with the black paint, which we call the bitumen. You understand? I'm going to do that with the bitumen. So prevention is better than cure. If I had knew this way back when I started my house, believe you me, I would have put in a lot. Are you with me? We all learn with time. We are all learning. That is why I prefer to share with you information that have been verified. Information should be verified. It's not everything you see on social media you start jumping into it. Make sure it is verified. Okay, so I came to my rooftop, which I showed in episode 106, areas where I noticed there were a little bit of cracks, okay, in those gutters. I asked them to rip it off and then do a plastering with the waterproof chemical. You understand? Yes, rip all off. Make sure everywhere, every corner is sealed. Are you with me? Yes, it is better that way. Rip it off. Do a new plastering with the waterproof additive. Are you with me? So that I am on the safer side. Pretty soon we're going to jump into the raining season again. Due to climate change, the rate at which we are getting downpours are very high. And therefore, if you're putting up a structure, make sure you have waterproofs. Make sure whoever is working on your roofs, okay, those areas are people who are sensible, who are very sensitive, who pay attention to details, who are not just coming to work, take money and go, but really pay attention to that particular detail that you're looking for. Are you with me? Yes, it shouldn't be like me. No, they should be people who have love for what they are doing, so that they can take care of your rooftop, because that is the ultimate goal. Are you with me? Here on all my KS50 windows, okay, along the edges, I've mixed the mortar with the waterproof chemical. I've asked them to seal every area they feel there's a hole. Okay, everywhere along all the windows, they should seal it with the mortar, including with the waterproof chemical, so that in case there's any water hitting on that particular angle of the window, the water will slide on the wall but will not be able to enter through the window. You understand? So this is the KS50 type window. This is the one with the wall cover. Are you with me? So I'm preventing all of that against the future. So this is what I have done. I have painted the bottom with a bitumen waterproof coating. Okay, with this chemical, there's no water permeability here. There's no permeability of water going into the block, because I'm just trying to protect the block from moist underneath. Now again, if I finish everything, I'm going to cast concrete on this compound. You understand? And the concrete will be waterproof, and then I'm going to tile the entire compound. So when I tile the entire compound, I have actually 95% have taken water away from the building. Are you with me? I have taken water away from the building, so there won't be any water going to the blocks, much less affecting from the inside. Are you with me? But when you expose your building to constant water, exposing your building area, let's say the area around your house, when you expose it to constant water, the probability that you will experience mold is high. Are you with me? Or dampness is high. So try as much as possible to prevent the amount of water that come closer to your building, especially at the bottom, because that is where it starts from. Okay, those at the top, there's nothing you can do about it. Just that you make sure you get a good paint. Okay, when you get a good paint, those paints are washable. So when the rain falls on the wall, it washes down, so it doesn't soak. The block will not soak it. Are you with me? The block will not soak the water. You need to get a paint that repels water, or that, like the coral paint is a good one. Once, it even get dirty and it rains, it washes, and the next morning it looks brand new. It looks brand new. Are you with me? So basically, that's what I have done to reduce the dampness, from rising onto my building. In the meantime, the spiral staircase to the new stores and the new apartment to had been cast, which I believe you saw that in episode 105 and episode 106. Okay, so in 21 days, the entire concrete slab should be neat. Okay, now all these windows too, we did the same. Okay, we sealed it with all the edges, all the four corners. We sealed it with mortar and waterproof chemical. Are you with me? Most of the time when Mr. Adom finished the installation, he doesn't want to put a sealant, because Mr. Adom says with sealant, with excessive heat, it will crack and the sealant will peel off. So it's not advisable for him to put a sealant, because in the long run, you still experience if the mason did not do a good job. So Mr. Adom is always advocating that all the edges of the window should be very linear. Okay, very linear, so that when he put the frames, they will fit perfectly and there wouldn't be any gap between the block work and the frame. Because a window frame is a metal and every metal is linear, it's not crooked. It is only the plastering that a mason will do that is not linear. So once he's coming to install your aluminum frames, he will ensure that all the windows are linear. Are you with me? Yes, all the windows are linear. So here you have all the windows. I have sealed all the joint. Okay, so I'm okay now. If I want to rent my apartment out and there's a tenant living there, I wouldn't have any issue of any water from anywhere. Are you with me? So it is exactly what I have done. So little by little, I'm moving steadily, little by little. Okay, in case you want to reach out to me, okay, I have attached my WhatsApp number on the screen. You can always WhatsApp me. Okay, you don't have to call. You can WhatsApp me and then I call you. Okay, if you want to do a WhatsApp call, that's fine. Okay, but it shouldn't be a direct call because this number is a roaming number. Okay, that is a roaming number. Or you can email me at brightandclara@outlook.com, brightandclara@outlook.com. Okay, yes, and then we can talk, we can discuss, we can share ideas and the great potential of all other avenues that are available for us. Whichever way you want me to assist you, to prepare a quote for you, for me to build your house for you, okay, I'm going to do all of that through our conversation. Whether you want a video call or you want a voice call, whichever one works for you, I am ready to assist you. So you can see the space from the top. Okay, to your left, that is my bigger gate, and then to your extreme right hand side, this is the smaller gate that leads to the main road. So that is the main road. Okay, yeah, that is the main road. And then all the way back here, that is taking you to the service road. So that gate takes you to the service road. So I have two roads. Are you with me? So this is the service road. And this is where I have the gate that slides. So this gate slides. So in case I'm driving, I have to come from here, enter the house, and exit from the other one. Are you with me? Yes. So this is the service road. And I like the position of my house. I really admire the position of my house. Okay, so far so good. This is what I have been doing all this whilst you're not seeing me, whilst I'm building houses for other people. But I'll be coming your way with various episodes of what I have done so far. It is encouraging, and I hope you have been motivated, you've been encouraged not to give up, but find the right people to help you. All you have to do is find the right people. There are so many good people out there. Just find the right people. In case you need us, please write to me. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.